a lot.
Probably pull up to that. Try to get some B-roll footage for it. I can see if my wife is down. What's funny is when I left for work yesterday. The mirror on that car next. Fine.
First and last name and how to spell it?
Stephen Hawley. You want me to spell it?
Spell it for me, yes, they can type it out.
STHEPHENHOLLEY.
Stephen, so what happened last night?
Well, we were hanging out up there eating our dinner, and I heard something pattern on the roof, and then it just started getting louder and louder, and it sounded like the whole building was going to come down. We didn't know if there was a tornado. We heard the tornado sirens. We were trying to check to see if it was a tornado, and it wasn't. It just said severe thunderstorm warnings, and then we looked outside, and it was hailing like crazy. And we kind of bunkered down the bathroom with the cushions over our head until it kind of went away. We went outside, and glass everywhere. Our windows were busted in our apartment, and that's pretty much it.
So you ever experienced anything like this?
No, I haven't. Nothing this crazy, at least. I've experienced hail, just not anything this big.
So how big do you think the hail was?
I'd say like 1.5 to 2 inches.
Okay. So what's the damage like in this complex?
A lot of these cars have fully busted out windows. Mine has 3 busted windows. A couple of windows at the actual apartment complexes are pretty messed up. Ours got a big hole in it, a bunch of cracks. That's as far as I've seen.
So do you have insurance?
Yes.
Full coverage?
Yes, sir.
What's the steps you're taking now?
We've called their insurance to tell them the damages and see if we can get anything fixed. I think they're going to come out and come check it out on Monday as well for our window damages for our apartment, see, get it all appraised and see what's going to happen.
So, man, when you started hearing those thuds on the roof, what was the first thought that went through your head?
I was like, oh shit, man, we're gonna die. I thought it was a tornado. I didn't know what was happening. Not until it actually happened. Not until we looked out the window, we're like, oh crap.
You got anything else you want to tell the world about the storm?
Keep an eye on the weather. And if you're on the top floor, go to your bottom floor neighbors. If it's a tornado, or if you know it's gonna hail, or if you've seen reports of hail, get somewhere safe.
Perfect. Thank you.
Jeff Poole, JEFFPOOL.
So Jeff, what happened last night?
So last night we were sitting there, me and my wife, in the living room, and sirens went off. And let me start over. I got self-conscious. I looked at the camera. I don't want to keep it.
No, you're good.
All right. So came home from work, chilling out with my wife, my son, and the tornado siren started going off. So I hopped outside. Being from Oklahoma, that's the first thing you want to do is go check out the storm. So I went out there, and before we could really think and process what's going on, it started hailing, boulders just dropping. And that's the only thing you think about during a hailstorm is what's going on right in front of you. So the cars came next, and as you can see here, cars just got destroyed. Several in this complex got destroyed, and now we're just having to deal with rentals and insurance claims and all that. But definitely a first. I moved here in 2017 from Oklahoma, so I'm kind of used to it. But being in Texas, you don't see this much here, but it happened. So this is what we're doing.
You said you had kids.
Yeah, he's 8 years old, so this is the first time he's seen this. And yeah.
What was the first thought went through your mind when you started hearing those pummels on the roof?
Man, it sounded like shotgun shells, It was just boom, 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 boom. And like I said, you don't think about your car because in the middle of it, you're just, wow, this is insane. This is going on. It looked like snow. And we were just out there watching it. And after, the fact we come out, look at our cars, and everyone's out here. The community comes together when something happens like this. So it was kind of cool to talk to people, and everyone's dealing the same situation. But cars are replaceable. We're not. We're safe. So that's good.
Do you think this is going to be historic?
For Alan's sake, we had a shooting a couple weeks ago at the mall. Just 5 minutes down the road, we had a shooting. So that's historic, but for the sake of a storm here, more or less, I guess it could be considered historic, but it's just weather. But
Alan just can't catch a break.
We can't catch a break.
What would you like to say to the world?
Cars are replaceable. Your life is not. That's just kind of how it is.
Anything else you want to add in there?
No, I think that's good.
All right.
John Margettis. We're owners of 360 Construction. We're based here in Allen, Texas. We've been in business since 2012, and we're going out to take care of the catastrophe that just happened in Allen. What we'll do is get the people's home back 100% to its original condition and help them through this crisis.
So, John, tell me about the extent of the damage that you're seeing around here this morning.
The extent of the damage is unbelievable. There was baseball size hail and golf ball size hail. As you probably can see, probably taking pictures of it, smashed out windows. There's just a tremendous amount of damage.
Have you seen a hailstorm in the metro like this in the last couple of years?
Nothing like this in the last couple of years.
Okay. So if you just had to throw a number out there, which I'm sure you're not quite qualified, or maybe you are, what would you put a number on this? Like a billion?
Probably 300 million.
Okay. Anything else you want to tell the public about the storm?
Yeah, they just need to get a competent, fair, honest roofer. And just remember, the insurance company is trying to save as much money as they can. Get a competent contractor, and they'll take care of you to make sure you're 100% covered. And the insurance agent company is now trying to get inspections done by drones. I'd recommend 100% that you have your roofer meet with the adjuster hands-on, because a drone, you can't see the damage. You got to, you'll see damage in gutters, flashing, drip edge, and you can't see any of the damage without actually feeling it.
Is there any scams that you've warned homeowners to look out for?
Absolutely, there's all kinds of scams. Obviously, check out the company you're dealing with, but the best thing to do is have your roofing contractor contact the insurance company with them, and make sure that your roofing contractor goes through the adjustment. Don't pay any money cash up front out of pocket. Even the repairs, we're going out to do a bunch of repairs. Tell the insurance company can get out there. Don't pay any cash out of pocket. So people are going to try to charge you $500 or $1,000 for a temporary roof repair. Your reputable roofers won't charge a penny. They'll wait till they turn in the insurance bill and claims.
Okay.